Welcome back to Yashahime, Princess Half-Demon Anime Review, episode number 20. This is reviewing the 21st episode of the anime, The Secret of the Rainbow Pearls. Most of this episode, I'd say the first half of this episode is a flashback. Yes, it doesn't go to present day, it's like halfway through the episode. Things starts off basically with Kinemaru talking to two of his little perils, who actually are dead. Yeah, Kotan and Kitsu. Yeah, they're both dead. Where they wanted to attack someone who's actually severely wounded. And Kima was like, no, that's, from his perspective, that's a really dumb idea. He wants to do it the more honorable way. Attack them when they're fresh. And he was saying he won't use underhanded tactics. And of course, Riku basically is told to gather missile herbs for the Great Dog Demon. Okay. And then he arrives at where the Great Dog Demon basically has his castle. From what I remember from Inuyasha, this is probably when the castle was attacked by humans. Yeah, humans are, I think, one of his enemies. Where they attack him when Inuyasha was born. Yes, this is basically the Inuyasha was born. When this, of course, he didn't know. He know that the girls he mentioned. Oh yeah, of course, the Great Dog Demon was killed. Yes, the Great Dog Demon was killed in this attack. Though his lover and his half demon son are very much alive. That half demon son happened to be Inuyasha. Yep, so Riku just witnessed the birth of Inuyasha. Well, the aftermath of it. So he informs Zero about this, the beautiful demon, who is Kinemaru's sister, and she starts crying. She apparently didn't like crying very much, so she made a wish on the Shikon Jewel. Yes, the Shikon Jewel. Which, when I saw this, like, wait, is this thing gone now? Wasn't it destroyed? Oh, wait, this is actually 200 years prior to the present day medieval, feudal time stuff. Yep. Yeah, this is roughly 200 years before that. And basically, then she's in their tears were created into 7 pearls. The Rainbow Pearls. That's how they came into existence. And Riku basically made his mission to reunite basically these pearls. And then we cut the present. Of course, she just never much crying again. And we cut the present day where Setsuna is telling Toa, stay inside. The reason? Night of the new moon. Now, you're probably thinking, why isn't Moraha basically affected by this? Because she's a quarter demon, so she's not affected by losing her powers via moonlight. Setsuna doesn't lose it because part of her power was taken by the Dream Butterfly. And speaking of the Dream Butterfly, we actually see in present day. Interesting. Of course, Toa Toa finally figures out who exactly her mother is, and it's Ren. Now, viewers have known about this since episode 15. Yes, we knew about this 6 episodes before you did, Toa. So, for viewers who watch Inuyasha, from what I heard, a lot of people were upset by this. Like, really? So basically, Sesshomaru, who took care of Ren, raised it like his own daughter, and then she gave him 2 kids. Twins. Yeah, and I like the fact that Kaede mentioned that she knew Ren, which is true. And the fact that not long after that Setsuna and Toa were born, Ren disappeared. Ren is actually in the tree. And she figures that the woman she saw in the tree is actually Ren. And, of course, she's in a dream. Then she wakes up, and just outside the window of the house she's staying in, which, believe it or not, this is the same house that Kagome was staying in whenever she was going back and forth in time, she sees the Dream Butterfly. And then she follows it. Yes, she follows it without her sword to the Tree of Ages. And she mentions, oh yeah, this is where the Higaki Shrine is in present day. And notice when it disappeared. Apparently, they noticed the whole, and all of a sudden, Riku showed up. Yep. Oh, yeah, I was also read that Riku is actually a puppet. Yes, Riku is a puppet. That could explain why he looks exactly the same as how he did in the past and present day. So, and he's basically have a chance to try hot tea for the first time. Well, it's basically black tea. I've tried tea once. I thought it was okay. My dad's more of a hot tea drinker than I am. And basically chat for a while. He reveals that his former master, eventually reveals that it used to be Kinemaru. And he doesn't mention who the madam is. It's actually Zero. And he reveals to her, oh yeah, I'm actually after the Ring of Pearls because I want to basically pay back my madam. And he wants hers. So, and then Kotetsu shows up. Well, Kotetsu shows up. Yes, the last of the 4 perils shows up. And, well, he doesn't like him very much. Yeah, of all the perils, he likes him the least. I don't know if he got along with one of the other ones who's not seen the flashback. Yeah, there's technically 4 perils. Kotetsu, he got along with him fine. There are 2 that want to see the flashback. Look how along with them perfectly fine. But this guy, he hates him. He thinks he's absolutely disgusting. Yeah, apparently there's no mention of the fact he was eating monks part of this, because last time he showed up, oh yeah, he was eating monks for some reason. Don't know why. And after a battle with him, and of course, Moha and Setsuna shows up, and of course, well, sunrise happens, and Setsuna Toa gets her powers back, and then just before he was about to try to fly away as a cloud, he's about to use his little sucking power, and then something goes to his throat. Yes, he gets beheaded by Riku. And Moha's like, oh yeah, this should pay off my debt to the collector. Yeah, the last of the 4 perils. At least this one is not disintegrated. Just has basically hauls his head away. Maybe she carried the body too. And then Toa, basically acting like an idiot, just gives away her Sura Pearl to Riku. And she reveals to Riku she actually likes him. Okay. And oh yeah, he worked for Kingdom Hearts. Despite the fact he doesn't anymore. And, well, he chases up, and that's where the episode ends. Great episode. What I think it's a critically important episode? Yes, it is. It's mostly an explanation episode of where the Ring of Pearls came from. That's the whole point of the episode. Just explain what the heck they came from. And the last of the 4 perils are gone. So all that's left is just Kinemaro and his sister Zero. Oh yeah, and also this episode brought back the miasma bees. I'm like, really? They brought back these creatures? The creatures that were basically used as lackeys for Naraku? Wow, I did not expect them to bring back this. Like, I knew that these were creatures that Naraku used as weapons against Moroku, but having Riku use them against Tetsu, that's interesting because their power is very similar to the Wind Tunnel. Because it's pointed about Moroku, his power is very similar to his Wind Tunnel. So, why not use the miasma bugs? I'm like, where the heck did he get these damn things? Because I would think that they might have been extinct as how dangerous these bugs are, but apparently he got his hands on some of them. And then he sucked it up and then he sent them out, and of course he gets stung by them. But even though he's bleeding, he's perfectly fine because he's a puppet. Yep. So this guy, at least this familiar creature I'm familiar with because I watched Inuyasha. Yep. But next week, the girls start their... Well, this is basically... You kind of think this episode as a prelude to the final 3 episodes of the season. Because the last of the 4 perils is gone, so all that's left is basically Zero and Kotetsu. And next week, Moroku's back. Yes, Moroku's back for his 4th appearance in this series. Yes, 4th. He appeared technically in last week's episode. Yes, he appeared in episode 1. I think he appeared in 2 other episodes. He appeared in Tenro's first appearance. He appeared in the flashback for last week's episode, and he appeared in next episode. Basically, this is 4th appearance in the series. Awesome. Also, his son is in this episode briefly. And Kilala is seen briefly at the beginning. And never seen again. What happened to him? Don't know. Yeah, but next week, he's coming back along with his sister. One of his sisters, anyway. I'm not sure what the heck the other sister is because he had twin sisters. Yep. But yeah, great episode. Can't wait for next week. Okay, so that's it for this particular review. Stay tuned for my last video for today because I don't think I have more videos after that. It'll be Baruto. Okay, to the next video. Bye.